So guys, now we are going to move a very important topic, that is IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds or complexes. Now this represent, these are certain rules for IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compound. If a coordination compound consists of a cation and anion, okay, like here there is a cation and there is an anion, then we have to write name of cation first and then the name of anion. Here also the same thing. If we consider this one, everywhere, we are considering the name of cation first and the name of anion later. Now, naming coordination sphere. So, when we are dealing with this square bracket, first of all, we have to write the name of ligands. Now, in case of name of ligands, if there are negative ligands, then they are end with O, so sulfate, sulfato, carbonate, carbonato, nitro, chloro, bromo, iodo and so on. If there are neutral ligands, then they are named in a specific way. For example, H2O, it is named as aqua. For NH3, that is ammonia, we are naming it as amine, A-M-M-I-N-E, amine. Okay. Carbon monoxide, carbonyl, CO and so on. So, this way we are first naming ligands in a coordination sphere. If there are more than one ligands are present, then we will arrange them in alphabetical order. Okay. Now, if there are more than one ligand of a same type, then we will be using prefixes di, tri, tetra depending upon the number. So, number of ligands are 2, di, 3, tri, 4, tetra and so on. Now, these prefixes are generally given for monodentate ligands, dichloro, trichloro, dinitro, diamine, diaqua, hexaqua and so on. But if a ligand is a polydentate and that polydentate ligand already has certain prefixes like di, tri and tetra or etc., then for that we are using a prefixes like a bis, tris, tetrakis and so on. So, after writing bis, if there are two ligands, then we put the name of ligand in a parenthesis, in a bracket. So, after writing the name of all ligands, we will write name of metal ion. Now, if that coordination sphere is positive or neutral, then name the metal ion as it is. If the metal ion is present in a coordination sphere which is positive or neutral, coordination sphere is positive or neutral, then name the metal ion as it is. But if it is present in a negative coordination sphere, then that metal ion is, the name of metal ion is end with ATE, ferrate, cobaltate, zincate, argentate and so on. Okay. After the name of metal ion, we have to write oxidation number in Roman numericals in parenthesis, in a simple bracket. So, 4. Now, for even if the metal ion has oxidation number 0 or the metal has oxidation number 0, then that also we have to put it in a parenthesis. So, these are certain rules for the IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. While these are certain names of ligands, so which consist of oxalate, oxo, water, aqua, ammonia, amine, and so on. So, these are the names which is given, and these ligands which we are frequently using, okay, for JEE Mains or JEE Advanced. By using this, the nomenclature and the name of ligands, we are going to solve some of the examples. Now, it is possible in a two way. One, the structure is given to you, we have to write the name, or the name is given to you, we have to write the formula. Okay. So, first we will start with this complex. This is a very important organic chemistry compound which we are using as a reducing agent. In general, we call it as a lithium aluminium hydride. So, after considering the rules for the nomenclature of coordination compound and the names of various ligands, we will start naming certain complexes. So, there are two ways we can use those rules. One way is the formula is given to you, you need to write the name, or the other way around, the name is given to you, you need to write the formula. So, we start with this compound, lithium aluminium hydride, which we are using as a reducing agent in organic chemistry. But in IUPAC nomenclature, we are not writing lithium aluminium hydride, it has a different name. So, first of all, we need to write the name of cation. What is that? Lithium. So, we will write lithium, then space. Now, we need to write the name of coordination pair. Now, in a coordination pair, we have to start with the name of ligand. So, the ligand is hydride, so it becomes hydrido. How many hydrido are present? 4. So, it becomes tetra hydrido. Okay. Then no space. Aluminium is actually present in a negative coordination pair, so it should be end with ATE, that is tetrahydrido aluminate. In a bracket, we will write the oxidation number of aluminium, that is 3. So, lithium tetrahydrido aluminate 3. So, that is the name of this compound. Now, we will go for another compound. So, this is potassium hexacyano. Ferrate. The oxidation number we need to calculate. So, that is 3. So, this is the name of this complex. Next one, ammonium. Okay. Now, we have thiocyanate. So, this is hexathiocyanato. Now, this thiocyanato ligand is an ambidentate ligand. So, the donation is possible by S or by N. Now, here it is by S. So, we should write hexathiocyanato S platinate. Oxidation number in a bracket. So, this is 2 into plus 1 x minus 6 is equal to 0, which means the oxidation state of platinum is 4. Okay. Here. So, now here there is only one coordination pair. So, this is one neutral complex. So, we start amine and nitro. So, obviously, we have to start from amine, triamine, trinitro. So, we should write N, because again nitro is a ambidentate ligand. Now, here it is bonded through N. So, trinitro N cobalt, the oxidation state of cobalt here is 3. Now, if you observe carefully, I have not written cobaltate here because it is a neutral complex here. Now, we have a two ligands, chloro and ethylene diamine. So, dichloro. Now, ethylene diamine already has a di. So, we should write bis into bracket ethylene diamine. Now, that bis represent 2 ethylene diamine, okay, cobalt, and if you consider this is an ion, so it is end with ion. We need to determine the oxidation number, and that is plus 3. So, 3. This way we can name this complex. So, remember that ion, because there is no anion outside the coordination sphere. It is not a molecule, it is an ion. Now, the name is given to you, we need to write the structure or the formula. Sodium hexanitro N cobaltate 3. So, first of all I am writing Na X, because we do not know how many sodium we require. I will write now hexanitro N cobaltate CO NO3 6. So, how many sodium ion we should put? So, that is very simple. So, oxidation number of sodium is plus 1. So, X, that is the number of sodium ion, plus 3 is the oxidation number of cobalt, minus 6 is equal to 0. So, X is equal to 3. Therefore, the formula becomes Na3 into bracket CO NO3 6 times. So, in this case dichloro bis ethylene diamine platinum 4 nitrate. So, first of all we will write the coordination sphere, it is a platinum, ethylene diamine dichloro. So, I should write Cl2 En2 and again we have NO3X. So, you solve the same way and find the number of NO3. So, the formula for this, so platinum 4 minus 2, right. So, 4 minus 2 is a plus 2. So, how many NO3 we require? 2. Hence, the formula is platinum Cl2 ethylene diamine twice NO3 twice. This way we can go for IUPAC nomenclature, and there will be question based on nomenclature in various competitive exams.